Welcome back. Omaha is the new kid on the Summit League block this year. They're still making that transition from Division II to Division I. This is not a fun process for these coaches and teams to go through.
No, it's baptism by fire for Omaha. They're thrown into the Summit League during their transition. That's a tough proposition.
All right, Omaha made its Summit League debut with 2 games over the weekend on arguably the toughest road trip in the league this year at NDSU and at SDSU. Well, Omaha had to start its Summit League season on Thursday night in Fargo, and Lawrence Alexander, the span 2 of his 13, and the Bison shot at 58% for the ball game. Trayvon Wright, no dunks in the highlights, but at 3 for Wright. He hit 2 of them, but that was nothing compared to what Taylor Braun did. Braun for 3, same spot, 3 more, other side. They made 15 as a team. Braun took 9 threes, made 7 of them. He ties the Bison Sports Arena record held by Mike Felt, 26 points and 9 rebounds in the game for Braun, and then the assist to Marshall Bjorklund. Bison win by 44, and how about Taylor Braun?
He's a very good shooter. He's the second best shooter percentage-wise in practice behind Felt from 3. I mean, you put him back there, he's going to knock down 75+% of his threes just sitting behind the arc in practice. It's the law of averages, and his confidence never wavered. My confidence in him will never waver. I got a lot of belief in that guy. It might not be 7 or 9 every night, but I would expect that his percentages continue to go the right direction.
Well, after that blitz by Braun and the Bison, Omaha had to go to Brookings and face the Jackrabbits on Saturday. Braden Carlson, 2 of his 13. I think that's his first collegiate dunk. Jordan Dykstra for 3. He was 3 of 4 again from three-point land in this one. Nate Walters was 1 of 7 on threes, but here's the one that he made. He had 13 points, 5 assists, only played 29 minutes, and the Jacks led by 30 in the first half. Dykstra again from outside, and then Tony Fegan was 8 of 9 from the field. Fegan 16 points and 9 rebounds in the second effort. Omaha outscored SDSU 35-22 in the second half, but Walters and the Jacks, they get the win 78-63. All right, that is 21 straight home wins for South Dakota State, by the way. But Newitt on the other side, is the league going to feast a little bit on Omaha this year, you think?
Maybe in these early games, but I think Omaha's going to get better and better the more games they get under their belt. And I think January and February, they'll be a lot tougher team.
All right, Kansas City went 4-14 in the league last year. The Roos were the only men's team that didn't qualify for the postseason tournament, but they have 1 league win already as they split 2 games at home over the weekend. Well, Kansas City has shown some flashes of being a very good team in the games leading up to this one. IUPUI at KC in the Summit League opener for both. Nate Rogers hanging for the Roos there. He made 6 of 10 shots, had 13 points, and Kansas City led big in the first half. Mason Waddell off the bench. This is his only shot of the game, a straightaway 3, and he nails it. Kansas City was 7 of 23 in the ball game from three-point land. And then they go inside to big Brad Reed coming off the bench for the Kangaroos, and he is going to hook it up and hit with the left hand. Kansas City led by 19 at the half. Fred Chapman had 20 for Kansas City. Kurt Korver on a follow-up here, he had 10, and the Roos beat the Jags 79-65. So Kansas City had a chance going for the weekend sweep, taking on Western Illinois on Saturday. Chapman will get it started inside for Kansas City. They rub in there. He was held to 6 in this one after those 20 against IUPUI. Alton Tanner came off the bench and hit a couple of threes for Kansas City, but Kansas City never had the lead in this game. Thomas Staten coming off the bench for Kansas City. He led them with 15 points, and he will hit there. But again, they never led in the ball game. Ciola Clark had 27 for Western Illinois. Terrell Parks adds 15 points and 14 rebounds, and it was close, but Western Illinois wins by 5, 68-63. All right, Western Illinois definitely going to be a contender for the men.
Yes, 2 road wins.
All right, you saw their win at Kansas City. Western did it in more dramatic fashion on Thursday night at South Dakota. The Coyotes come back with a win on Saturday, though, and some highlights and insight on the Yotes from Jay Elson when we come back.